Students, today we are going to take the more information about production cost. Cost of production means it is the expenses incurred means to bring up on oneself in the production of a commodity by a firm. Means to produce the output, the firm needs to employ the inputs. Means if the firm wants to the production of the goods and services, then the firm needs the factors of the production. Students, you know there are the four factors of the production: land, labor, capital, and organization. Means with the help of these factors of the production, the firm can produce the output. The output can be produced in many ways. There can be more than one input combinations with which firm can produce a desired level of output. Means if the firm wants to produce the desired level of the output, then the firm can be choose the one input combination. For example, if the firm wants to produce the 50 units of the output, then firm can be produces it by the three different input combinations. Means using the 6 unit of the labor and 3 unit of the capital, or maybe the firm can use the 4 units of the labor and 4 units of the capital, or maybe the firm can use the 3 units of the labor and 6 unit of the capital. Within this combination, the firm can use the one input combination for the production. Then the question is, which input combination will the firm choose? It will choose that combination of inputs which is the least expensive. Means for every level of output, the firm chooses the least cost input combination. So, the production is a result of effective combination of four factors. Four factors means land, labor, capital, and the organization. And these factors are rewarded for their services. Means for land, rent; for capital, interest; for labor, wages; for organization, profit. So these rewards form the cost of the production. Students, there are the many types of the cost. Means the classification of the short-term cost is: first one is total fixed cost, second one is total variable cost, third one is total cost, fourth one is average fixed cost, fifth one is average variable cost, next one is short-term average cost, and last one is short-term marginal cost. Then what is total fixed cost? In the short run, some of the factors of the production cannot be varied, means cannot be changed, and therefore these factors remain fixed. So the total fixed cost means a firm incurs to employ the fixed input. These inputs is called the total fixed cost. Whatever may be the amount of the output the firm produces, this cost remains fixed for the firm. See here, in the table, the first column shows the units of the output. Maybe here the first column shows the different level of the output for all the levels. But If we observe here, the total fixed cost is rupees 50 for the any level of the output, means all the levels of the output. So it is the fixed cost. Then second is the total variable cost. Total variable cost means in the short run, to produce any required level of output, the firm can adjust only a variable inputs. Means variable means changeable inputs. You know, inputs means raw material, labors, or maybe the electricity according to the cost, and these variable inputs are called the total variable cost. Means it changes along with the quantity of the output. See here, the total variable cost, here it changes along with the output. For the first unit of the output, total variable cost is 20 rupees. For the third unit of the output, total variable cost is 40 rupees. Means the total variable cost changes along with the quantity of the output. Next one is total cost. Total cost means it is adding the fixed and variable cost. We get the total cost of the firm. Means we obtain the total cost adding the total variable cost and total fixed cost. Means in order to increase the production of the output, the firm must employ the more of the variable inputs. Then what is result? Here the total variable cost and total cost will be increases, therefore output also increases. Means see here in the table, fourth column shows the total cost. Here we obtain the total cost, the sum of the corresponding the values of the total fixed cost and total variable cost. Means it is the sum of the total fixed cost and total variable cost. See here, for the first unit of the output, total fixed cost is 50 rupees and total variable cost is 20 rupees. Sum of these two, we get the total cost. It is the 70 rupees. Then next one is average fixed cost. Average fixed cost means it is the per unit fixed cost of the production of the commodity. If we wanted to obtain the average fixed cost, then we use this formula. Average fixed cost is equal to total fixed cost divided by the Q. See here in the table, for the first unit, the total fixed cost is 50 rupees. And here the quantity or the output is the 1 unit. So here we divided the total fixed cost divided by the quantity, we get the average fixed cost. So 50 divided by 1 is equal to 50, or maybe the 50 divided by 2 is equal to 25, means it is the average fixed cost. Next one, average variable cost. Average variable cost means it is the total variable cost per unit of the output. Using this formula means the average variable cost is equal to total variable cost divided by quantity or divided by the output. See here in the table for the second unit, TVC means the total variable cost is 30 rupees and output or maybe the quantity of the goods and services is 2 units. So 30 divided by 2 is equal to 15. It is the average variable cost. Means it is the total variable cost per unit of the output. Then next one is short run average cost. Short run average cost means it is the total cost per unit of the output. We get the short run average cost by using this formula. SAC means short run average cost is equal to total cost divided by quantity. See here in the table for the second unit, TC means the total cost is 80 and quantity is 2 units. So 80 divided by 2 is equal to 40. It is the short run average cost. Then next one is short run marginal cost. Short run marginal cost means it is the change in the total cost. Here short run marginal cost means it is the change in the total cost per unit, the change in output. If we wanted to calculate the short run marginal cost, we use this formula. Short run marginal cost is equal to delta changes in total cost divided by delta changes in the Q. Means here, see here, change in total cost means change in the quantity 3. See here, change in the quantity 3 minus change in the quantity 2. See here, change in quantity 3, it is the 90 and change in the quantity 2, it is the 80. So 90 minus 80 is equal to 10. So here the short run marginal cost is 10. So student, this is all about the classification of the short run cost. Thank you.